What's up guys, it's T-Raw. This is going to be the start of my channel, solely based on my E30 with the 1UZ that I just bought a few weeks ago. It needs finished up. The motor's in, it's adapted to a Getrag, it needs to be wired up and finished, but for the most part I did really good for $1,000, so I'm really hyped. I'm hoping it's going to be a really cool track car. The shell is one of the cleanest ones I've ever seen on an E30, but also I'll have my E28. I'll be doing things on it here and there now that I have an E39 that I just purchased for a daily driver. For today's video, actually, I'm going to be putting halos in that E39 that came with the purchase. So I'll show you a couple clips of all the cars I got. So this is my E39 528i I just purchased. Really clean car. 120,000 miles. A crap ton of records. I added up about $9,000 worth of receipts that the dude gave with me. And I mean, this car is really super immaculate. Like, everything works. There's not a problem on this thing except for, you know, common E39 window regulators. Other than that, very clean. I just bought that for my daily driver so that I can stop driving this thing so dang much. It needs a ton of work, but for a $500 car I cannot complain. Let me know what you think about it. By the way, the E39 purchased for $2,500 with 120,000 miles. Let me know if that's a good deal or not in the comments. Now on to the main show. This is the E30 I just bought, and the goods are under the hood. It has a 1UZ FE with an adapter plate to a manual Getrag. Still needs to be wired up correctly. I think whoever had the harness in it before was on the right track, but just didn't quite know what they were doing. I'm looking to hopefully get this thing running. I'm hoping, realistically, within a year I can get this thing running and hopefully hit some tracks with it. I'm probably going to take these sport seats out, reupholster them with leather, and put them in my E28. Has some goodies. Has Willwood brake set up, brake and clutch set up. It's going to be a fun car. Awesome track car project. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is remove your plugs from the back of your bulbs. There will be 3 plugs in total. If you do not have auto leveling headlights, some of them came equipped with auto leveling headlights, so watch out for a 4th plug. Make sure you get your turn signal light. It's kind of hiding in the corner. It's easy to miss. That'll be your first step, and then second step, remove these top 2 screws, and then there'll be 2 screws hiding down here, 4 screws total. Take out your headlight. The headlights are out. The new ones are ready to go in. The only thing I had a problem with is these 2 headlights are actually kind of wired together. So I took this bolt off right here just to avoid splicing any wires on the harness of the headlights. I took this bolt out and slid the wire that is connected. It's the only wire I can't disconnect. So I took this bolt off and held this bracket up and slid it under there. Now I'm ready to slide the new headlights in. And I put the new mounting bracket that came with the headlights in. And it's funny because actually the old one broke right here where this mounting screw is. One of the 4 screws that holds the headlights in. So I'm going to slide these headlights in, screw them down, and then we'll get to wiring them up. So I got the headlights in. All I have to do is wire them up, which basically, you know, it's plug and play. You plug your plugs in. You have to clamp it down to a positive, and this is like 99% plug and play. The only thing that is not is you have to splice into the ignition wire, which they provide a splice for you. Alright guys, for those of you who do not know, The ECU box is on the passenger side under the cabin air filter. It's pretty easy to remove. Just pop off that. Remove your filter if you so please. I think it's easier. And then you'll pop these little clips. And then you have a small little clip right here on the strut tower. And just kind of wiggy away. Be careful because, you know, old plastic is fragile. And then you have 4 bolts holding the cap onto the ECU box. You'll remove those and then we'll get to splicing into our wire. Alright guys, so once you have that off, you have your ECU box right here, and right beside it, in this little cluster of wiring, you'll have a red and white striped wire with yellow lines painted down throughout it. Looks kind of like a snake. That's going to be the wire you're going to splice into. I use one of these quick splice connectors. Pretty much the easiest way to do it. And then I'm going to have my wire just coming out right here in this little slot. And once I get everything done, I'm going to clean up all this wire and shrink wrap everything that's red, clean it up, make it look nice and neat, and I'll show you the finished product. Alright guys, so here they are. I got them all wired up. Unfortunately, one bulb is defected or broken from the factory. I got a replacement on the way. Another thing is the halos aren't white. I don't understand that because in the instructions, the installation instructions on the website, they're white. I don't quite understand that, but I can't complain. They came with the purchase of the car, and they're brand new and look way better than the old ones. So here they are. Another thing is high beams are yellow, low beams are white. That's another thing that I didn't really like. As you can see, this is the one that's blown. But overall, they look way better than the old ones. Alright guys, so that's it for the first video. Let me know what I can improve on. This is my first video. I'm just trying to have fun with it, really. I won't be doing a whole lot of detailed walkthroughs, but I will be doing a few here and there. Mainly, like I said, my sole priority is to get this E30 with the 1UZ swap running. I have to do a lot of research on wiring. I'm going to try to do as much as I can before I actually get started on it, but there will be a handful of things that I can do before I jump into that, like plumb up the clutch and brake system. I might try to tackle that next weekend. Maybe try to get some footage on that. Also, I'll be going to Import Alliance in Atlanta. I'll probably vlog a little bit on that. Maybe get some videos of drifting and stuff. If you want to follow me, follow this build. And like I said, I'll be doing a few modifications to the E28 and the E39 as well. Like, subscribe, and like I said, comment, let me know anything I can improve on, or anything you want to see in my videos.